ช่วงนี้ได้เวลาไปติดตามข่าวภาคภาษาอังกฤษ NBT World BRIEF กับคุณกฤติกาครับ
สวัสดีค่ะ Thank you for joining us for the morning edition of NBT World Brief. You're with me, Kritika Kluat. Prime Minister Anutin Chanvirakul says Thailand will act in the nation's best interest following the suspension of the joint declaration with Cambodia, stressing that security and sovereignty remain top priorities. Prime Minister Anutin Chanvirakul says Thailand has its own plans to move forward after key clauses in the declaration were removed and will proceed with what it believes is in the country's best interest following the suspension of the joint declaration with Cambodia. Anutin reaffirmed that Thailand remains prepared for any situation, especially on national security, sovereignty, and the safety of its citizens. He said the government already has an operational plan in place, but could not disclose details publicly for security reasons.
บอกแล้วนะครับว่ามันไม่มี4ข้อนั้นแล้วนะครับมันก็จะมีข้อที่ประเทศไทยจะต้องดำเนินการนะครับ Do it my way เราได้มีการประชุมสภาความมั่นคงแห่งชาติได้มีการกำหนดมาตรการนะครับแล้วก็ได้มีการกำหนดตัวผู้ปฏิบัตินะครับให้เกิดประโยชน์สูงสุดนะครับต่ออธิปไตยของประเทศต่อความปลอดภัยของพี่น้องประชาชนแล้วก็ต่อเกียรติภูมิศักดิ์ศรีของทหารของเจ้าหน้าที่ที่คอยปกป้องดูแลแผ่นดินของเราอยู่นะครับทุกอย่างมันมีอยู่ในแผนการดำเนินการหมดแล้วนะครับขออนุญาตเปิดเผยไม่ได้นะ
The Prime Minister concluded by saying Thailand will continue to safeguard its territorial integrity while seeking peaceful solutions through appropriate diplomatic channels. Meanwhile, the Ministry of Foreign Affairs has suspended the joint declaration following a National Security Council ruling that Cambodia's actions breached both the declaration and the Ottawa Convention. The ministry's spokesperson Nikornadet Pangul said that the Foreign Affairs Minister Sihasak Phuangketkaew briefed the diplomatic corps and international organizations on the developments in the Thailand-Cambodian border situation. He explained that Thailand has lodged an official protest and issued 3 demands to Cambodia. These are an apology, a full investigation, and preventive measures against future incidents. Japan, as chair of the Ottawa Convention, along with the United States and Malaysia, will be formally notified. ASEAN observers will be invited to assess the situation on site. The suspension will remain in effect until Cambodia demonstrates sincerity and compliance.
ก็มีการถามว่าแล้วสถานะของ Joint Declaration หรือแถลงการร่วมถือว่าไทยฉีกทิ้งไหมท่านรัฐมนตรีก็ได้ตอบว่าณปัจจุบันเราถือว่าเราระงับหรือภาษาอังกฤษใช้คำว่า pause แต่เมื่อคำนึงถึงความรู้สึกของคนไทยนะครับความรู้สึกของสาธารณชนไทยเราไม่แน่ใจว่าเราจะคงสถานะของการระงับการพอสเนี่ยไว้ได้นานแค่ไหนซึ่งย่อมขึ้นอยู่กับท่าทีและการตอบสนองของฝ่ายกัมพูชานะครับท่านได้เรียนคณะทูตว่าตอนนี้บอลอยู่ในคอร์ตของฝ่ายกัมพูชาจึงขึ้นอยู่กับฝ่ายกัมพูชาว่าจะตอบสนองอย่างไรต่อข้อเรียกร้องของไทย
Despite the diplomatic strain, Bangkok affirmed that joint operations against cybercrime and scam networks will proceed, and the Joint Boundary Commission will continue its work, though General Border Committee discussions have been temporarily halted. Tensions have flared once again along the Thai-Cambodian border after Cambodian soldiers reportedly opened fire into Thai territory in Sakeo province. The Thai army confirmed that around 30 rounds were fired, though no casualties were reported. Army spokesperson Major General Winthai Suwari said the incident near Ban Nong Yakeo in Koksung district lasted about 10 minutes. Thai troops immediately took cover and responded with warning shots, following strict rules of engagement. No Thai soldiers were injured or killed. The 1st Army Region later issued a report confirming that the Burapha Task Force acted in accordance with international law and the Army's code of conduct, using weapons only as a last resort to neutralize the threat while avoiding harm to civilians. The Thai Army also dismissed a series of false claims circulated by Cambodian media, including reports of a Thai soldier's death and border clashes in Sisaket province, stating that these were fabricated stories intended to mislead the public. Major General Winthai further denied Cambodian allegations, accusing Thailand of using banned landmines, calling them baseless and deliberately deceptive. He said evidence collected along the border clearly shows that the PMN2 mines found in the areas belong to Cambodia and were newly planted in violation of international agreements. The Royal Thai Army reaffirmed its commitment to peace and urged Cambodia to honor bilateral agreements to prevent further escalation along the border. We continue with the water situation. Thailand's 4 main dams along the Chao Phraya River basins are nearly full capacity, prompting water management agencies to closely monitor and adjust discharge levels to prevent flooding downstream. The Royal Irrigation Department reports that the Phumipon Dam in Tak Province is now 99.36% full, leaving less than 1% of storage capacity. The dam has increased its discharge rate to 55 million cubic meters per day. At the Silkit Dam in Uttaradit, water levels stand at 98%, while the Khwae Noi Bamrung Dan Dam in Phitsanulok has already exceeded full capacity at 101%. The Pasak Cholasit Dam in Lopburi is 99% full. In Nakhon Sawan, water flow at Station C2 has reached 2,999 cubic meters per second, leading the Chao Phraya Dam to release water at a rate of 2,900 cubic meters per second. However, officials say water levels in Pathum Thani remain below the riverbanks. Amid reports that Phumipon Dam could overflow within days, the National Water Resources Office clarified that this is not true. The dam's spillway system is fully controllable, ensuring effective water management. Authorities also confirmed that water released from the northern dams will flow into the Ping River and converge in Nakhon Sawan before being diverted east and west of the Chao Phraya Dam at a controlled rate of over 600 cubic meters per second. Meteorologists expect rainfall in northern Thailand to ease after November 14th as cooler air moves in. However, southern provinces are likely to see heavier rains due to the ongoing monsoon season. Bangkok authorities said the city is prepared to handle rising waters from the north, reassuring residents that the situation is completely under control. Bangkok Governor Chacha Sittipan and Deputy Governor Wisnu Sapsompon briefed the public on the combined effects of northern runoff, rain, and tidal influence. They confirmed that high tides peaked on November 8th, and despite increased dam releases, the city remained safe. Authorities have reinforced flood defenses in more vulnerable areas, including 11 communities outside levees, totaling over 300 households. Wooden bridges have been installed, seepage points like Wang Lang have been strengthened, and water pumps are in operation. The Marine Department is also monitoring boat speeds to prevent waves from worsening flooding. Water releases from the Chao Phraya River Dam is expected to reach Bangkok in about 2.5 days, coinciding with a low tide period. Officials will continue to coordinate releases to account for future tidal surges expected on November 20th and December 7th to 9th. With improved infrastructure and nearly all vulnerable levee points repaired over the past 3 years, Bangkok's authorities remain confident that the city can manage the incoming water safely.
ปัญหาหลักก็คือว่ามีเรือที่แล่นเร็วโดยเฉพาะเรือหางยาวนะพอแล่นเร็วปุ๊บเนี่ยคลื่นมันมากระแทกกระสอบทรายก็ได้ประสานงานกับกรมเจ้าท่าแล้วก็จะเห็นว่าจะมีเรือกรมเจ้าท่าเนี่ยมายืนสแตนด์บายตลอดจุดสำคัญเลยเพื่อคอยปรามพวกที่ขับเรือเร็วทำให้คลื่นกระทบนะ
That wraps up our morning edition of NBT World Brief. Stay updated with the latest developments and more stories. Just scan the QR code on your screen to access our full coverage across all media platforms. Until next time, สวัสดีค่ะ